Buenos dias. Appreciation for a family member. The reason why I like to share about that is because on Monday, I set up my week to test different ways of coming home less tired and with more energy. And you know what, guys? We are not alone. I I'm gonna make more of an effort or an intention rather to remember that as much as self responsibility that we have, that if you do have a family member with you, in my case, my husband, then you guys that we get to do life together, that we get to set intentions. And on Thursday, yesterday, and today, this morning, because of his help and contribution to this new journey or trying new ways of um, keeping hydrated and just coming home less tired. If you are struggling with fatigue lately, and especially if you live in Florida, is that it was possible because of his help this week. And extra help because we're supposed to take turns to coming home. And he, even though the first 2 days he was knocked out himself um from something he's going through, he still was he told me, I really want you to have a good day. I want you to get home and not be this tired. And took it upon himself to go the extra mile to help me do that. So, appreciation for a family member. I hope you have your pen and paper. I would love to know for those who had joined on Monday. No one knew. YouTube is still kicking me out. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have my phone on this tripod. But anyway, guys, thank you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the appreciation. Um, Let us, if you watch Monday, we set the intention, and it was all right answers. We were talking about struggles and coming up with solutions. We cut the paper in half, and then we're gonna try these things out. And then for me, it was about the amount of energy that I have when I get home instead of just going home and going to sleep. So today we're gonna take a few minutes. We're gonna ask Alexa for 5 minutes, and I have my journal. But if you don't have a journal, that's okay. Grab any piece of paper and let's think about a family member, and maybe the key word here for this appreciation, it's something that you notice this family doing or sharing, that you really appreciate. And maybe it wasn't even for you. um I think this whole week was about, wow, we're in this journey together, because he mentioned, wow, I can't believe I took care of myself. He called out. He never ever calls out or wants to or even thinks about it, because he'll go on, unless he has like a 120 fever, he'll want to go to work. So it could be something, you notice something that they did for themselves that you also appreciate. It really is not about us at the end of the day. Really, that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm sharing, that's what's going on with me this week. And yeah, so hopefully you have pen and paper today. um water and lemon, and I'm so craving coffee. We ran out of coffee. Yeah, yesterday when I was making and I was like grinding the last of it. Oh my god, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a new. We never get this. Not never. I think we got it once or twice, but this organic coffee from Peru at Aldi has way less than what a regular one has. So now we're out of coffee. Usually, I like to get coffee every week. It sounds fun. I like to change it. Wow. This time around I ran out. Anyway, I hope you have something to drink. Got your journal, got a pen, whether you have a candle or not, doesn't matter. Um, but let us journal. I don't have any music when I come live like this and like portrait. So turn on some music. All right, here we go. Something that we have noticed this week about a family member. Alexa, count down 5 minutes. No, no, no. Alexa, count down 5 minutes. Alexa, count down 5 minutes. All right, here we go. Appreciation, something we notice about a family member. So here we go. It's quiet today, guys. No landscape people. Thanks for joining. All right. Alexa, thank you. Alexa, stop. How do you feel? How do you feel when you notice when you take yourself out and notice? Mm, for me, it keeps me out of my head with my own criticism, with my own internal chatter. It really does. A few things, you know. I did my other thing in there, but I drew a picture today. Um, to really see from outside in, and I plan to share this with him tonight. Um, under our Friday Shabbat candlelights, and yeah, there are three things that I get to share with him that are different, and that I have noticed that he has done this week. Um, and I know writing it down helps me see from takes me out of a situation like a home, right? A space to really see it like a panoramic view. And then now sharing it, I'll let you know on Monday how it went. And thank you for joining. Thank you for taking time for you to grab a journal and a pen and appreciate someone, notice something about a family member, whether for you it's a spouse or a parent or a sibling or your doggy. Now, don't think you're going to get a response out of the doggy. I mean, you would. You're going to get the tail. But dogs are definitely listening, so I'm sure that they will understand your love. But anyway, awesome. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Friday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, Monday's in the evening, and I think this live I put it for 8:30 p.m. So sorry. It's still 8:30 a.m. Fridays 8:30 a.m. and Mondays we're gonna meet up at 7:30 p.m. Right, to set our week, and it's like, because guys, I'm not waking up early. I'm so sorry. Um, Sometimes I wake up at 5:30, but most of the time it's 6. So yeah, and I think it's really cool to sort of set up an intention after a first day of work, because sometimes that's what we have. Now I do plan in my appointments, my schedules, things to do. I'm not saying don't plan that, but we're coming here to reflect beyond responsibilities and duties. We're coming in here to reflect about, to know ourselves better, to remember ourselves, to remember who we are, to remember others, to contribute to the new humanity, to remember we're humans, and to remember there's so much more than our to-do lists and schedules and appointments and jobs and school, that there's so much more than that, much more rich. And that's where we come here on Rise and Shine to reflect. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you get to write that out today if you're just joining late. See ya on Monday. Bye.